Assalamualaikum and very good evening to our panel, which is panel 1 is Dr. Nur Hakima binti Abdul Aziz, panel 2 Dr. Khairul Anwar bin Ibrahim. My name is Muhammad Syafi'i bin Hasanuddin. Method number is B0117101007. So I will present my final project 1, which is my title is Quantification of Elemental Sulfur Progression on Kraft Paper Insulation. Okay, firstly, introduction. Power transformer use transfer electrical energy within the distribution system and transmission systems. In addition, power transformer are used in distribution system to step up and step down voltage according to the demand of the load. So they have two main type of power transformer, which is firstly liquid transformer and dry type transformer. So the common type of power transformer is the lifespan is around 30 years. The second is the health index of the power transformer is determined by the consistency of the insulation. So the liquid transformer is the more advantage within the dry type transformer. So the liquid transformer are smaller and more productive compared to dry type transformer because oil is already convert measure to temperature insulation. So this transformer lasts longer than dry type transformer. The liquid transformer is ideal for indoor usage because working noise is smaller. Okay, for the problem statement, first sulfur corrosion failure. Why sulfur corrosion failure? Because of copper sulfide. Copper sulfide is related to sulfur corrosion and become a huge concern worldwide, starting from the last decade. So, the risk of the failure equipment owing the presence of the corrosive sulfur in the mineral oil increase. A report published, while transformers are built without a significant defect, transformer failure is still major concern. Thus, condition-based monitoring required to detect the corrosive sulfur and to avoid a catastrophic transformer. And then retrofilling is the suitable method to reduce the corrosive sulfur by retrofill a mineral oil to the pump oil. And then SEM-EDX is the main monitoring tools because the identification of the technique with ability to detect and to track a mechanism of the copper sulfide formation. Okay, for the objective, they have two objectives of this project. First, to study the state of art related to copper sulfide related failure mechanism in a transformer insulating oil. And the second objective is to monitor the progression rate of a sulfur corrosion due to presence of elemental sulfur in insulating oil after retrofill with pump oil by means of the SEM-EDX. So SEM-EDX is the scanning electron microscopy energy diffusive X-ray. Okay, next for the scope. The scope of this research focusing mainly on understanding the behavior of the elemental sulfur. Second, elemental sulfur may be eliminated by using the retrofill method. Many researchers highlight that elemental sulfur can be eliminated by using the retrofill from mineral oil to pump oil because this method can reduce the elemental sulfur. However, the effectiveness of this approach is still vague. Due to these reasons, set of experimental data will be collected and analyzed by using SEM-EDX analysis to compare variation of copper and sulfur before and after retrofilling. Okay, next for the literature review. Firstly, condition monitoring. They have two types of condition monitoring, which is online and offline condition monitoring. Nowadays, there is significant research associated with the online condition monitoring. In addition, the development of sensor applied for online condition monitoring has gained much attention. Compared to the offline condition monitoring, online condition monitoring provides instantaneously information regarding the current condition of the transformer. This technique minimizes unnecessary shutdown, which save money, time, and manpower. So for DGA, dissolved gas analysis plays an important role for online condition monitoring tools, and DGA also can detect the transformer fault such as local overheating, partial discharge, and arc based on concentration of gases such as methane, ethylene, ethane, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen that form due to the chemical decomposition of both oil and paper insulation. Okay, next for the mineral oil. Mineral oil based dielectric liquid derived from the refined crude petroleum. So the crude petroleum were firstly used as insulating media in oil-filled power transformer. So they have three mainly consist of the hydrocarbon compound, which is the first paraffin, naphthalene, and aromatic. So these hydrocarbon compound have the 3000 mixture different hydrocarbon. So paraffin and naphthalene have a predominantly compound, and the aromatic compound have the minor concentration. So firstly, paraffin is the first use for the mineral oil. Until 1925, industry in the world changed from the paraffin to naphthalene oil because naphthalene oil have a advantage due to the paraffin, such as the low temperature environment, difficult to crystallize because high pour point and less oxidation stability compared to paraffin. So the mineral oil is mostly being used on transformer. However, mineral oil have a disadvantage such as impact on environment, lack of petroleum oil reserve, and disposal problem with used oil. But until now, mineral oil is still being used because mineral oil have a good characteristics such as cost benefits, good oxidation stability, good aging characteristic, good dielectric strength, and low viscosity. And then mineral oil is a non-biodegradable, while a palm oil is a biodegradable. Okay, this is the third literature review, which is the sulfur corrosion. Sulfur corrosion is defined as elemental sulfur and thermal unstable sulfur compound in electrical insulation oil that can cause corrosive of certain transformer metal, which is copper and silver. So what is the elemental sulfur? Elemental sulfur is the most reactive compound with copper. So this is the corrosive sulfur level ranked, followed by the elemental sulfur, merceptans, sulfides, disulfides, and thiopenes. So for elemental sulfur is the most reactive sulfur, followed by merceptans reactive and sulfides reactive. For thiopenes, this is non-reactive sulfur, and disulfide is the more relative stable. For sulfur corrosion, transformer failure are still major issue for sulfur corrosion. Its suspected type of oil use can create a new corrosive compound. Due to this reason, ASTM D1275 method can use to detect a sulfur corrosive. Okay, the last part of the literature review is the countermeasure of the corrosive sulfur. So we have two countermeasure, which is the retrofilling and oil reclamation. So for the retrofilling, which is the oil change mineral oil to the palm oil. As we know, retrofilling can reduce corrosive sulfur in the transformer. We've changed the mineral oil to the palm oil, but replacing oil during maintenance is not good solution due to the environmental impact and high cost insulating oil. For the second method is the oil reclamation. Oil reclamation use adsorbent clay to minimize a soluble or insoluble polar contaminant insulating. This prolong for the lifespan of the power transformer. This technique is economical and minor environment impact. However, oil reclamation have a disadvantage, which is can create elemental sulfur due to reactivation of the adsorbent clay, which is can react at the high temperature, which 300 degrees Celsius. Okay, next for the methodology, this is the overview of the methodology. First, preparation of the mineral oil and prepare rep copper sample. After that, combine together by adding elemental sulfur. So run the experiment by aging process. After that, get the result for the formation of copper sulfide and then analysis the copper sulfide. After that, retrofill a new oil and use the copper sulfide before, copper sulfide after the aging process first, and then run again the aging process and get the formation of copper sulfide, second formation of copper sulfide. After that, compare first and second formation of copper sulfide. Okay, next for the early result, this is the expected result by aging process. Same goes to the temperature process and concentration process. Get a similar graph with this. So we can conclude that when a higher amount of copper, so less reaction of sulfur in the transformer. Thus, it can reduce a sulfur corrosion in the transformer when higher amount of copper in a transformer can have a less reaction of sulfur in a transformer. Okay, last but not least, for the conclusion, theoretically, it is believed that retrofilling the mineral oil with palm oil can minimize the progression of the sulfur corrosion in transformer oil. For second, for the future work, monitor the progression rate of the sulfur corrosion due to the presence of elemental sulfur in insulating oil after retrofill with palm oil by means of SEM EDX will be done in FYP2. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. See you on FYP2.